big lead against one of the big teams, then you could easily take that game, and then there's no second chance at that game. An NIP or a Fnatic could easily lose a best of one.
That is so true. I mean, this is why one of the reasons why NIP, even though sometimes they've had shaky periods and others, their shaky period is oh, we got top 3 this time instead of top 2. I mean, they're so consistent, and consistency is a massive deal. And like you said, some of these teams, although we know on paper they are so good, they're so sick. Hellraisers is one of these teams. We know they can beat anyone, but the consistency, that's really the thing. And that, as you say, definitely will be a major factor in a league system like this. So here we have the knife round. We just saw the knife round going on there. We're going to be on Mirage, as it is fairly evident from as I see the map from right now. But
I think Fnatic have, as you'd expect, chosen the CT side. So up at the top, there is always this little problem sometimes when you do the swap that the team names don't swap, but it is going to be Fnatic on the CT side. You kind of expect that.
Definitely. CT is just more fun to start with. I mean, some maps it is a little bit more harsh than others. But generally speaking, being the defender is a little bit more fun, I think. So either way, we're going to see actually a mid push here. The smoke going down to block off window. And actually look at the spam through the smoke. Schneider going to be able to drop down Sipe, and they caught the bomb there. So they know exactly what's going on. Look at the rotation coming in so fast. This defense surely will not fall. And look at that. A clean sweep there. They didn't drop a single man to that pistol of Fnatic.
And, I mean, that just shows you why Fnatic want the CT side. They feel ever so comfortable on CT side here on Mirage. Very, very consistent on Mirage. Always see them put in good performances, and they hold through that pistol round with taking no casualties. That's a big, big win there for Fnatic.
Definitely. So we'll have to see how the anti-eco goes, because, of course, we're seeing a lot of auto pistols here. The CZ75 all around there for LGB. And it looks like they are on a bit of a split here. We're probably getting the one guy over at A to make a bit of noise, maybe try to cause a distraction, or just leaving their options open. Mid, connector, they can do a lot of things right here, and they try to get a pick off there, boosting into the window and gaining some ground here. This is really huge, actually, to have control of the window. We're going to see JW coming around the corner. Ooh, almost getting taken down there, but adjusting his aim very quickly. So they are stabilizing somewhat, but there is still a chance here for LGB.
Schneider and JW are incredibly low, and we've seen how those CZ75s, as you come around the corner, can pick one off. JW will fall to Dennis. Pronax will answer that back, though. And this is kind of starting to look good, or was starting to look good, as Pronax will pick up another. As Fnatic now, as long as they can keep Schneider hidden here and pick off the rest of them, they should be in good stead here for this round 2, which they do manage to do. They lose one, they get one casualty there from JW, but manage to hold on to Schneider's weapon.
Definitely. And of course, it's always good to note that they didn't get the bomb down on T side. So, they're going to have to double eco no matter what they do. So they're going for the buys. And they're actually not going for, let's say, the auto pistol and the armor. They're just going for being able to buy an auto pistol each weapon. So they're more or less, thinking about getting that economic damaging. Because if they have to, the last round was really great for Fnatic, because they were able to only lose one player. And that's a really, really huge deal. Because if they can stop this a good economic situation building up, they're going to have a really strong chance in the gun round. But here we have this push finally coming up the T-slope.
Oh man, Flusher and Schneider instantly pick up 2 as they enter through ramp, and that's another set of quick kills there for Fnatic. And an important thing to note on that round, actually, JW didn't buy anything other than a pistol, some armor, and a couple of grenades, so instantly has the money to get around 4 AWP. And that's a big, big weapon, and we've seen how JW can play with that AWP.
Definitely. Let's check out how he does this. He's going to play it by spawn, so the best timing. And he often finds very innovative angles. When would you ever expect this?
What?
Very quick to the house, but of course, we're not going to see any action just yet. But this is the kind of thing you've got to watch out from JW. And you see Pronax with a nice little bit of spam there through to the B-house kitchen. And it looks like a game of deductions going on here. Fnatic quickly working out what's happening. And because they had a guys, so pushed in the A house, they can really figure things out quickly. But that's a great little opening kill there, and they're going to have to go off of the back of this. Twist going to make his way for the second frag as well, and this is a massive play coming out from Twist. He's making the round work completely for his team, and now they just have to hightail it over there to provide some support. Schneider's trying to take back the site, though, and this one-on-one is going to go the way of Twist with the HE, but his teammates are onto the site, so he delayed. brilliant play from Twist.
And JW pretty much has to save the AWP now. They're in an almost impossible situation. He was the other side of the map on a round where LGB just pushed towards B. They kind of, I wonder whether they read this kind of play, but nevertheless, it's worked out really well for LGB. They've got the plant. Fnatic aren't really going to challenge this, maybe looking for some exit kills here as JW picks one up through connector. And, I mean, JW has to make this AWP work in certain situations, but he's going to save it. He's going to make sure they don't end up losing it.
And that round, completely about Twist. I mean, that's one of those situations where you see something, you see an opportunity. You go for it, and you get maybe a little bit lucky, you hit your shots, and boom, he went for the push quickly, managed to catch out the second player off guard, got the execution, like right on point there. Another very, very clean kill. And, you know, you can see that his teammates were very slow. That wasn't the intention there, but Twist made it happen, and they reacted to it. And very, very nice way to win the 4th round there. So as we move into the next one, we're going to see JW with the AWP still alive, and that's such an important factor. Let's see if he's able to actually lock down mid here, because that's very crucial in this map. It's often a battle of mid control. JW going to whiff the first shot, though, as LGB make their presence across the map known.
Yeah, JW picking up this a little bit forward position. Actually does pick off Twist as he heads towards short, and he's got competition here as they're going to push into connector. Actually pick up JW instantly there. Will Crims and Schneider will fall as well after picking up one member of LGB. They've got the bomb planted on site, and now it's down to the retake. It's 3v3, but both teams with one member incredibly low. Devilwalk coming in through CT. Gets flashed, but this is a slow push here for Fnatic. They don't want to overstep into that A bomb site. Can they get the work done? Devilwalk's going to push in, is going to spot one. Can't quite get the shots there. Will tag him incredibly low. Dennis will fall, but they do trade that one back. Fnatic now have the one-man advantage, and it's a very low member of LGB left. That is the retake. They just have enough time to get that bomb defused. Fnatic, they will pick up that round.
Definitely, and it's always a really nice situation when you get the 2v1 as a CT. That 1 versus 1 changes the dynamics so much on the defuse situation. So very clean stuff there. Very well played to Fnatic on the retake. And very curious to see how the pace is going to change now. You know, of course, we still have both teams with the buys, and both teams very, very low on money here. So this is kind of a make or break round. The team losing this round is really going to suffer, economically speaking. And of course, we see a lot of movement up on mid once again. And look at that beautiful kill coming in from Crims there onto Schneider in the window. This is really, really good now, because Fnatic are going to be, they could be blindsided. They've got to be really careful that the movements of LGB are still in their knowledge. They need to know what's going on, and losing that mid man really hurts that effect. And right here we can see LGB, they're just playing with this. They're just keeping things slow and just working out their options. They know they're 2 men ahead now.
Yeah, they have a big advantage, and we didn't even make note at the beginning is that LGB actually picked up an AWP of their own here, so a little bit of contention. They knew how important this round was, and they've made it work. Schneider's actually been picked off twice from that window room, but now the push is on from LGB. Only Devilwalk really has the vision here. There is another member of Fnatic on the bomb side as they will push in. It's JW looking to take out another member, will take down Dennis, but does get picked up in response here as the bomb is going down on B site. Can they manage to hold this when the retake is on? It's an easy hold, 3v1. That is a round in the books again for LGB. They made that AWP buy work for them.
Yeah, it was a really similar round to the 4th one, actually. We saw basically something appeared, an opportunity arose, and we had them taking advantage of it. But this time, instead of just running with it and going very quickly, because of course Twist was in such a push position in the 4th round that he was able to have the opportunity, this time they're like, okay, we can play this slowly because we can just regroup. And the CT side, Fnatic, they have to split themselves up. They can't all be on one site, because, you know, what if they get it wrong? It's a really, really huge risk. It's a call that maybe they can make, but they decided not to do so as they didn't have enough information to really do that. And so they just played it slow, methodical, set up the split, and it worked beautifully. And here we can see what they are setting up for an A push.
Yeah, and Fnatic are on an eco on this round, but something to note is JW is playing incredibly aggressive through Palace. He's pretty much confident that nobody from LGB is playing there, but what that's done is left A exposed because they had no vision, and it means that Fnatic had already started to rotate out, so they're already on site. The smokes have gone down from LGB. It's a pretty much uncontested plant, and now it's the retake 5v5 with pistols against the fully bought up LGB, and the smokes are keeping Fnatic all the way out. JW picked up a knife kill from that plant, at the flank, and Flusher actually picks one up as well. It's already a decent start for Fnatic on their eco, but I don't think they're going to be able to get in on the bomb site because Twist is already shooting down members of Fnatic. They've got the AWP on site as well. It's a matter of time before they peak. Devilwalk gets shredded down. There's Schneider actually stealing away the AWP from LGB. An important steal at the end of the round. And if you can hold on to that, that'll be a good play. Actually holds on with 2 health there.
Yeah, this is really important as well. As you said, that not only the knife kill, actually, because that's 1,500 in the bank there, but saving that AWP, being able to toss it over to JW, that actually really makes things a lot better for them. They can actually go for, as you can see, like a proper buy here. And the money's still very tight for both teams. So going to prolong this situation of a very, very fragile economy on both sides. So the team that wins this round is really going to have a big edge in the following rounds. We're having a nice pick there from Olof onto Pronax, who was pushed on that A house. And this tends to be how teams do play Mirage now. They do tend to go quite aggressive. 2 on the slope, maybe 1 on the house. Very aggressive on the defensive kind of posturing there for the A site, taking the fight straight to slope usually. And here we can see that gives them a lot of information, and they're able to use that information to then deduce, okay, what are LGB really doing? Where are their players? And you can see now they're kind of rotating towards B because they have that knowledge, but this is Sipe right now going through T-spawn on the way around those angles. Might just run into a player from Fnatic.
And this is great mind games here. They do pick up the member of Fnatic guarding A. JW actually trades it back, though will pick up Dennis in apartments. But now Fnatic have to re-rotate themselves back to A. It's a 4v3, but Sipe is incredibly low, will get taken down instantly as the bomb goes down. Smokes are out over CT, and HE's coming in towards Connector out from LGB. JW trying to fire off through the wood there. Will pick up Twist. As, another great AWP kill there, as Olaf Meister will pick up another. Devilwalk is dangerously low here on site. It's just a matter of peeking around the corner. Will get taken down by Olaf Meister as Crims is looking in ramp, trying to pick off JW. JW has an AWP, will get the kill and will escape with his life. It's going to be another round going to LGB there, and they will even up the score. But now it's a battle at the entrance to apartments. I don't think they're really going to go for this, as both of them have an AWP. Neither wants to lose it. And that's an even game now.
That was beautifully done there by LGB. They tricked Fnatic into thinking they were going B, and it looked really convincing. And then they realized, of course, what they'd done there. They realized the movement they'd forced from the CT side, and they decided to take it all the way, back through T-spawn onto that A push. And that was a really smart play. Got the bomb down, put the pressure of the clock onto their opponents, and they capitalized really well on that and played a really nice defuse situation. Beautiful pick there from JW. Again, playing the timing off of his spawn. You never know when you're the opponent, where is he going to actually come from? You just don't know because it's all based on his spawn a lot of the time. And there you can see that the rewards reaped by JW's aggression.
And the rest of Fnatic, other than JW, are on an eco, so it's a bit of a tough round here. They have to get JW to get those kills, and he is picking up them time and time again here. That's the second one already, but he's caught on B bomb site. He's pushed up very close with that AWP. Can't quite pick up the kill, and Dennis already has picked up 2 on site. Pronax from apartments will trade that back, and it's actually only Dennis alive. So once again, another great round of Fnatic where most of them are down to pistols.
And we have a fun situation here because they're holding the B site, kind of like, where did Dennis actually go? And he's just hightailing it with his knife all the way over to the A bomb site, gonna plant that bomb straight away. And Dennis, he's not looking at good times here, but he might be able to pull this off. Pronax only has an auto pistol in hand, so here he goes, but they're both trying to face him at once. This is the perfect way to play it, but can he spray them both down? And he will get it. Well played from Dennis, really well played, and he's going to secure the round with quite a desperate flee at the end there, but everything was okay in the end, and LGB go 1 round in the lead, 5-4.
Fnatic had ecoed that round for the most part, though, so they pretty much are comfortable here buying on round 10. So we'll see whether Fnatic can maybe have a bit more of that consistency that they had in the initial rounds. Of course, they did manage to pick up a few rounds to begin this one. Schneider actually picks up Crims this time. I wonder whether that was from window. Couldn't quite see. Olaf Meister will trade it back to Schneider, though, and it's a 4v4. Most of the members of LGB are actually all the way pushed up through apartments, and Devilwalk will pick up 2 as they try and push through the smoke. It's now only Sipe here as Olaf Meister still all the way back towards T-spawn and is rotating out, so it looks like they want to bail out from this B push, and Fnatic are already starting maybe to react to this. They're keeping Flusher over on this site, making sure that it's not a sneaky rotate onto A, but that's a good hold from Fnatic so far.
Yeah, Devilwalk really very important to hold on to that key position with not only one frag, but 2 frags, just to get that real stop there that completely denied them from pushing on through to B. And of course, if they take him down in that position, they get basically a 2-3-on-1 situation on Pronax, and he's in a horrible spot, positionally speaking. He really needs to delay in that spot, and things get really hairy. But we can see LGB, they're going with plan B right now, which is to go back through mid, see what they can get, and they managed to get 1 pick. They put it to a 2 versus 3, so this is a great situation for them. But Fnatic, they're not sure. They're playing very defensively here. They've got short covered from quite far back. They can't really see into mid right now, and especially as it's smoked. So it could be connector, could be short. They could boost one up. They don't really know just yet. But here they go, straight through short, and they're just holding those positions wonderfully. But they actually split off Olofmeister away from his teammate, and he's going to get the bomb down. So that's a wonderful play right there. And Flusher, can he get him down? Yes, he will, before the bomb gets planted. And that's going to be the tied round.
And that's a really, really important round, because you can see the money there on LGB. They've been killed quite a few times on their offensive rounds, even when they've won the rounds. So they've been forced into buying round after round. And it's Fnatic managing to keep on top, even while losing rounds. And it's hurting LGB. You can see they're on pretty much a mixed buy here. Armor across the board, but only 2 AKs.
Right, right. And it's all about how they play with this, because you would expect that the pistolers are going to be trying to support them. If the AKs go for an entry frag or an aggressive peek, that they can run in behind, pick up that gun, and carry on forwards. And we're seeing a slow push up short here, and this is really nice. They've gotten all the way up. Good smokes covering them all the way across middle. Safe passage achieved. Here they go, just pushing all the way through onto B from house, from short. Just gutting the players on the site. It's a 3-on-2 at the moment. JW's on the kitchen right there with the angle. Can he find anything, though? The bomb surely must go down. It's just there, ticking away. It is down indeed, and they're just holding the kitchen patiently.
The 3-point setup here from LGB is so good that as soon as anybody pushes in through kitchen, they're going to get shredded down, unless it's an instant AWP shot, but it isn't. That's a double there for Crims. Brilliant, brilliant round on that mixed buy.
Yeah.
And that's LGB. As soon as they got to the point, they knew exactly what they had to do. They had to just set up that crossfire, and they did it perfectly.
Yeah, they were just really, really fast up short. They just put the smokes down, just went up short. One guy on the house, and that was it. Just, it was really simple, but they just made it work with good execution. They just made it work, and we can see the rewards pretty damn good, considering as you pointed out a couple of times, they were on a half buy, semi buy there, and we're going to see Pronax pushing short. But we have LGB making their way up the B house again, and look at this push position there. Can Devilwalk actually manage to catch these players around the corner? He's going to only have the USP-S, so he's going to be kind of struggling to actually make any frags. He's going to have to get 2 headies in a row to actually really drop anyone. But we'll see what he can do with this. Might surprise us, and he might just let them pass. He's going to go for the frags. Can he get 2? That's actually a good result. 1 frag and a lot of damage on another, and they just charge on in anyways.
Dennis taking pretty low off that slight blow as well as will fall on that short area as he was looking to push in. And now the bomb's rotating back out. Fnatic is just doing a great job on their ecos. What we're seeing here is 2 teams just trading kills evenly and then just picking up kills out of nowhere on ecos. And as you said, Devilwalk's very aggressive positioning in apartments. They're making sure that LGB, even though they were playing it slow, would just end up losing people as they pushed in. Pronax and JW here on a site. Looks like they're rotating Schneider all the way around CT, and it's a 3v2, and LGB aren't really able to get in towards the site. That's good positioning by Pronax. Will pick off Dennis as he looked to get in closer to the site. Now it's just the bomb carrier remaining. It's Crims. He picked up a couple for himself. He picked up 1 actually this round for himself, and he's got that up. So I don't think he's going to look to push in. He's just going to save that AWP. It looks like Fnatic are going to even this one up, and this is just blow for blow back and forth between 2 very even teams.
Yeah, and that round, I think that Fnatic make a really good prediction, because if you look at the situation, they know, okay, we took down a bunch of players, we stopped the push directly on B. So they have 2 options really here. They either sit on the house and just wait it out and then do another push, or they go for mid. It's probably not likely for them to go to mid, because they use all their nades. They won't have the smokes. Mid is really difficult without the smokes. With smokes, it's incredibly easy to take, but without those smokes, it's a huge deterrent to go for it. So A is most definitely the most likely thing going on there. They set up for it really well, and it's a tight situation again, round for round, as you pointed out, and things are really heating up. And we see only one man is Crims without a rifle on LGB's side. Poor Crims.
Yeah, and in fact, Sipes forced onto a Galil. All of Meister no armor this round and only a smoke grenade. So they are still pretty poor even though they have that AWP. So it's another tough round against pretty much a Fnatic that have got just about everything. But Olive Meister does make it count here. He picks off Schneider instantly. Schneider had no armor that round either. So a really important point to make. Pronax will take down Sipe at the back of the site, but the bomb has gone down. It's 4 against 4, but Olive Meister is incredibly low and no armor. Makes it incredibly difficult for him to survive here. He has to play pretty passively out of apartments, but Dennis will get taken down by JW. Oh, Fnatic pick up another couple of kills there, and it's only Twist that's alive, and I don't think Twist is going to be able to do too much from that situation. It's a defuse coming through from Fnatic, and they picked off the targets when they needed to there.
That was a really interesting round from the perspective that Fnatic actually more or less gave the site to LGB. They actually played 3 more towards B, and they had only 2 playing very defensively in A. Whereas previous rounds we've seen them take a 3-man setup on A very aggressively, which is very effective as well. But that time they played it really defensively. They just played for the retake, and wow, did they do a retake! And here's JW again. You never know where he's going to be, and this time he's pushing that connector, gets a frag. The trade does go down, but you can see his teammates cleaning up house. And hopefully they will swap that AWP out there for him for next round, and they do indeed. So very clean anti-eco there from Fnatic, and we're moving into an all AK round for LGB. I wonder what they're going to do with this.
Yeah, they had enough to full buy here on this last round. So obviously with that save and that kind of half buy without armor, they just about had enough. So they're looking to pick up an important round to go into the half time with an 8-7 scoreline, but they've got to make it work. Devil Walk this time is actually over with that auto sniper. It's a little bit different from him in this game. Haven't seen him quite have the funds to be able to do that. But Fnatic and LGB are pretty much going blow for blow here.
Yeah, and it's worth noting this is, of course, the last round of the first half, and who's going to get it? Who is going to get it? It's looking really fun to see Devil Walking picking up that Scar. Always fun to see that. And of course, it's such a good spot for the Scar. I mean, just look at this. You can just, if there's a smoke, no smoke doesn't matter. If he's blind, doesn't matter. You just hold down mouse 1 and you're good to go. And look at this, the cheek of Sipe just running straight onto the side there, trying to get that bomb down. And Olaf Meister's got to pick that bomb up now, and they're going for the trades, they're making them happen, but still they're 3-4 now, and things are looking worse and worse. But look at this flank coming in. Great play there, taking down Schneider, but it's a 2-on-3 and the bomb is still not down. This is getting worse and worse for our LGB players.
It really is, and they're pretty much forced off that bomb site because it's so exposed on the other side. JW picks up Crims, and it's only Dennis left. And that round, Schneider did so much work through the smoke, managed to pick up the bomb planter there. It was Sipe was trying to get the bomb down, and they couldn't quite get it. It was just about a second before that arm went through.
And we're seeing JW definitely perform with the AWP. Look at the frags he's racking up there. He's got 20 on the board. He is just ages away from everyone on the scoreboard. He's doing so well. And the thing about AWP as well is it's such a make or break for the round, because if you're able to get those aggressive picks that he does, not only do you get the information, you can just dismantle a play before it's even started. If you do that, they went into the round, their caller's like, okay, we're going to do this. Now the situation changes completely. They have to go for crisis management. They have to make an on-the-spot adjustment. But we're moving into the next pistol round.
Yeah, we're back on the pistol round. Let's see how LGB's CT side is compared to their T side. LGB have been looking very consistent recently. That's something we should say is they did, in fact, pick up the Esports Bets 3rd anniversary tournament against Virtus Pro, so we know they've got the chops. But can they bring them out here against Fnatic? It's our first game, and it's already an awesome series, and 9-6 here as we begin the second round. It's a slower-paced pistol round this time. No pushes that we saw in that first half, but LGB are looking to defend as Fnatic are pretty spread out across the map here, actually.
It's really interesting because they were actually, it looked like they were trying to show that they had the bomb over there at house, but of course they've got 2 players playing really defensively at spawn, looking towards T-slope on the A bomb site, and the grenades going in for JW, so really curious what they can do a lot of things with this. And wow, what a pickoff onto Pronax. Crims coming out huge there, and there go the nades straight on over, but they still have 2 men over on A slope, and the bomb is rotating all the way around. So this is a big sacrifice. This is quite the gambit right here. They're basically saying 2 players are going to die, but we're going to get the bomb down and take A.
The thing is, have Fnatic sold it? Have LGB bought? Because Fnatic, oh, Devil Walk down to 1 health there as he picks up Twist. Will get taken down by Slipe though, and Schneider is playing aggressive. Will pick up that shot through Connector. And this is looking good for Fnatic. They've got it all down just to Crims here as they are armed on A site, and they're setting up their defenses here. They're already expecting Crims through that CT. Schneider picks him up. That's a great round for Fnatic, and LGB bought that one.
That was a beautiful round, absolutely stellar round, because, again, that was a very convincing fake, really convincing. They had the 2 players very defensive on T-spawn. They had 3 players with the bomb, trying to show the bomb as well, I might add, over on the B house. And they even had all the nades set up for it as they let the bomb man go back. The 2 men were left alone on the B house side, pushed in. So they really did that so well. They deserved that round for sure. And now things start to get really hairy for LGB, who are suffering, of course, on the money, as you'd expect. And we're probably going to move into quite the slow round as we see Fnatic taking defensive positions, taking over the house, B house, taking over mid, playing it slow, waiting for LGB to misstep and then to blow off the head of any unsuspecting player that they may find. So standard stuff, but definitely Fnatic are looking so good.
Yeah, and Fnatic know they don't have to make any rash decisions, but Twist will pick up Flusher as Schneider picks Twist up in exchange. But now Fnatic are pushing in towards B. It's only Sipe that was on site. Now it's the 2-man rotate out from Olivmeister and Crims, but they're not going to be able to get there in time before that bomb plants. It's going to be a 1v1 on short here, but it's actually JW from the apartments that picks it up just through the window, and Crims incredibly low will be able to pick Pronax off, but that is Schneider answering back for Fnatic. 11 rounds to 6, and now Fnatic know they've got a bit of a cushion here. They should expect to take another round if they play it patiently, play it the way they want to, and that puts them 6 rounds up. And that's a good cushion to have, especially when you're as strong a team as Fnatic.
And it's a really nice way that they played that situation as well, because if you think about the way that they decided to take that anti-eco, they made the slow push, they took over mid, but what they did is they focused their efforts on short and house. And these are really the 2 areas of the map where the least surprises can be expected, the least crazy things can be expected. The trades are very easy, so if your friend does get killed, it's very easy to pick up his weapon and deny it and so on. So very controlled round from them, and they know definitely what they're doing, and it is going incredibly well for them. So, I mean, there's not much to really expect from 5 USPs, though, so I'm struggling to see LGB doing much in this round.
Fnatic might be a little bit in the head of LGB because LGB have got 4 men on B bomb site, and they've kind of tried to sell them that split push, but JW already picks one off, picks up a second here. It's a 4-man stack, but they're all falling to Fnatic as Flasher will pick up another. Schneider picks up all 4. It doesn't matter how many people you put on B LGB. Fnatic are in town, and they are going to get that bomb down. And Olivmeister, you don't have much to say about it because Pronax has taken you down in the mid.
It's like they knew that would exactly that play would be made, firstly, and then they weren't scared of it at all. You can see they all knew exactly the right spots to look at it. They knew that was a stack from the moment they saw the very first player, the way that he was positioned. They're like, this is a stack. Guys, just be cool, play it careful, just look at it in every single corner, please, and nothing crazy will happen. And there you go, 12-6 now, and things are starting to really get out of hand for LGB, but they have this round to make the difference now, to swing things back into their control. And we have Connector getting taken over. We've got a lot of aggression going up Connector. Can LGB actually hold on to this round as Fnatic is so aggressive?
Ooh, it looked like Flusher might have even tagged his teammate there, but Olivmeister turns the corner, picks up 2, will get taken down by JW. Devil Walk looking for that plant, but oh, it looked like they had the numbers advantage for a little while. Now LGB in a 2v2. Smokes have already come out here from Fnatic as they're dropping that HEs. That's a decent HE. Is going to tag a couple of members. They're the 2 remaining members as Dennis actually gets a kill onto JW. Now they're on site. Smokes coming out in exchange there, and that's LGB finally picking up a round here. And I think LGB may breathe a sigh of relief here, but Fnatic have enough money for another round in the bank.
Oh, certainly they do. And look at the money again. This is such an important victory for LGB. If they were to lose that, if they were to get forced to any more ecos, they're basically dead. They're basically done for. That is really what that means. And now they've managed to, in that very, very key moment, have a very strong take. And to be honest, I think Olivmeister deserves a lot of credit for that because he managed to find a quick 2 frags over over at the balcony area over at jungle, and that was incredibly important because that basically put it to a 2-on-2, and from that situation they're able to take down the run with much more ease. And here we're having a very fast push up onto the A site. Connector and T-Slope and House all split.
Yeah, Fnatic picking up the pace on this round, but they're being punished for it. Devilwalk, however, will find a second kill for Fnatic for this round, but Twist out of the window will pick one up, looking for a second through smoke, but Fnatic have got that bomb down. That means they're going to be able to buy next round. But LGB, can they get back onto site? Fnatic are pretty low here. Flusher's only at 31 health. It's only really Devilwalk that is in a position where he can really challenge too much, because you can see Flusher has already rotated around towards mid. LGB are pushing from the same area, though, so this could be the spray down by Devilwalk. Will pick up 2, and it's a very low member of Dennis left through the smoke. He pushes, he's got the flank. The bomb is going to tick down. Oh my goodness, that should not have been, but LGB pushed all through the same direction, right into Devilwalk's crosshairs.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
It does
That
hurt.
hurts. And it wasn't even like the best spray of all time, but it was still such a easy situation that he managed to get it anyway. And the smoke really concealed his position, so that was pretty tough for them to deal with. And here we go, pistols coming out from LGB, and this is really make or break. They're at such a point of the game now that every single moment counts. They can't afford really to lose any rounds, even if they're ecos. They just cannot afford to do it. And we'll see if they're able to pull something miraculous off on this round. But they have, it seems, an aggressive setup through A. They've already pushed around T-Spawn. They've managed to pick off Devilwalk over at B House. And look at this, another kill coming in. They're managing to actually get some kills on the board. It's 3-on-3, and Dennis has himself an AK.
Yeah, managing to pick up a weapon here for LGB. They've made their eco rounds count quite a bit, but they've still got a lot of work to do here to hold off Fnatic. Fnatic have got that bomb down onto the B site. Looks like Dennis wants to just hold on to that AK for now, and maybe the rest of LGB pick up some exit frags. Looks like there's a bit of contention in kitchen between Pronax and Crims. It's just Crims is going to hold Pronax as close to the... It's actually Schneider and Crims. It looks like they're going to hold him as close as possible to that bomb, so that when it goes off, Fnatic are going to be forced to buy. And tough spot for LGB, actually, because they only lost 4 rounds in a row. Here's the push out. Oh, that's an instant headshot from Crims. Will get the time to pick up again. Couldn't quite hold on to it. LGB only lost 4 in a row and then won a round, so didn't get that instant economy boost on losing the 5th round.
So round loss bonus.
They were forced to an eco that round. Still kind of making it work for them, though.
And this is best of 1, guys, for the league. The win means 3 points. The loss means nothing. Nada, zilch, absolutely nothing. So they've really got to keep this mindset, because it's all or nothing for them. And they're in a situation now where they did manage to steal away a couple AKs, which is a big, big deal. And what can they do with that? Are they going to go aggressive? It looks like they actually are playing aggressively on mid. They want to just completely take as much information as they can. But here go the nades, straight on into the A bomb site, charging on in are Fnatic. They want this site, and they want it now.
Oh, JW and Schneider already picking 2 off to begin this round, but quickly LGB have evened up the numbers. Twist gets dropped incredibly low, as does Devilwalk, but the bomb has gone down. This is such an important round for LGB. It will be map point if Fnatic manage to pick this up. Flusher is determined to put his team 1-0 against, well, it's a best of 1, so it is 1-0 if they pick this up. Oh, that's a 15-7 scoreline, and it's a difficult situation for LGB to be in here. Flusher putting in work in that 3v3.
It certainly was. They can still play for overtime, though. They can still play for overtime. They got this, but look at that buy. The Mag, a Nova, I think it is, and a couple Famases.
No helmet for Twist either, so it's not even full armor on all of them.
So let's see how they do this. They're actually playing aggressively on T-Slope, as they should be. They've got a man close on connector. It's going to be Twist with the Famas there. And how are they going to do this? It's such a difficult spot. They've got to try to just get lucky and get some shots down onto a player, get those headies. But it's going to be Flusher and JW to quickly shut down 2 players, and surely the rest of the round should follow.
Oh, this is just a massacre in the last round. Only the Mag 7 on Olofmeister remains as a weapon, and a person left for LGB. That is going to be...